This is episode number 18 of the Fit Traveler video blog. Today I'm going to talk to you about planning for a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is super important. I don't think that it's more important than the other meals in the day. I think they're equally as important, but it's really critical that you plan for breakfast because you hit the ground running, and if you don't have something that you can just grab easily and go, or you don't have something prepared, there's a higher chance of you driving through when you hit the road, driving through somewhere, stopping at a convenience store, grabbing something unhealthy at the office that somebody brought. So planning for breakfast is super important. So I want to encourage you to begin planning the night before what breakfast tomorrow is going to look like. Maybe you even need to prepare it tonight for what you're going to have in the morning. I want to give you a couple of tips to planning for a healthy breakfast that's easy to take with you or easy to consume quickly. I know I talk to a lot of people that say, oh, well, I just grab an apple and a cup of coffee on the way out the door. That's a pretty good option. It's a lot healthier than some. I'm not really convinced that an apple and a cup of coffee is going to sustain you through the morning and give you the energy that you need and keep you full up until lunch. So I want to encourage you to try taking in a little bit more than that for breakfast. And I want to give you 3 tips to get started that you can begin playing around with. So tip number 1 is always incorporate a protein. This is critical for me because if I don't take in a decent amount of protein in the morning, then I'm hungry like in 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm going to eat way too much even before lunchtime gets here. So protein is important. There's some really easy options to implement into breakfast. Obviously eggs, whether you scramble them or hard boiled or whatever. Some lean meat that you can have for breakfast. There's Greek yogurt, there's protein powder. These are all some easy options. There's plenty of others, but those are some easy go-tos that depending on what you like and what you have time for. The second tip is to incorporate a fruit. Fruit is where I'm gonna get the majority of my energy and the sugar that I need. So I'm not a nutritionist, so I encourage you to just research what you think the best fruit is and how much of it to take in. I watch carefully how much fruit I take in because too much fruit can give me more sugar than I want and have my sugar spike, and I don't want that. So incorporate a protein and incorporate a fruit. And tip number 3, and it's what I think is the most important, is make it so that it's easy to eat at home before you leave or to carry with you. So maybe you need to prepare it the night before, whether that's scrambled eggs or whatever it may be. I am a big fan of smoothies, but I don't do smoothies in the morning because I leave the house while the kids are still asleep and the blender is too noisy. I'm not a fan of making a smoothie the night before to have in the morning. So what I generally do, my breakfast will be in a container similar to this, and maybe it's scrambled eggs and turkey sausage that I made the night before. I stick it in this. The next morning I pop it in the microwave and I go. This is kind of a staple breakfast for me, and I want to thank Additional Nutritional for this recipe. Visit additionalnutritional.com and you can get some great ideas from these guys. This is a power oatmeal, and the foundation of this is a cup of oats, a scoop of whey protein powder, and then it'll kind of change from day to day on top of that. Sometimes I'll throw in a banana, maybe some blueberries or raspberries, maybe some cinnamon, maybe a scoop of peanut butter, just depending on what the morning looks like and what I feel like. But oats, whether it be steel cut oats or old-fashioned oats, and whey protein powder is the basis of this. One of the things I love about this is if I'm going on a road trip, I'm traveling for business, I'm gone for 3 or 4 days. If I'm in my car, then I'll take one of these for every day already pre-made like this. So I'm gone for 3 days, I'll have 3 of these in my car. And all it requires now is hot water. So I can even pull off on the highway, stop at a gas station. Near the coffee, they've always got a dispenser of hot water. Put that in here and I'm good to go. So it's a great option for traveling as well, something like this. You can do something similar with a Greek yogurt and protein powder. You just have to make sure that you can keep it cold, and that presents some other challenges there. When you're at a hotel, you've got some good options from a hotel breakfast, but you've also got some additional challenges. Most hotel breakfasts are going to have some good protein options, some eggs, some meat, whatever. They're also going to have fruit options. So you're going to be good when it comes to a hotel breakfast in getting what you need. The challenges with a hotel breakfast is there's also pastries, there's biscuits, there's waffles, there's potatoes that somebody else has made and they've put out for you to have. And now you've got to be disciplined enough to pass those up. So that's a whole different challenge. But you will have options that you need at a hotel breakfast. I always have some protein powder with me when I travel. And so if I'm not in love with what the options are at the hotel, they've almost always got oatmeal. So I'll just throw some protein in a bowl of oatmeal and be good to go. So try those three, try these options in preparing a healthy breakfast that you can take with you on the go. I really think that you're gonna have more energy in the morning. You're gonna be happy with the choices that you make. You're gonna, be full all the way up until lunch. So try it out and let me know what you think. Play around with some different options. I would love your feedback. Today I wanna give a shout out to Big Tex Gym. They are on the north side of Austin. They're like north of 183 between 35 and Mopac. And they're an awesome gym. It kind of has a hardcore bodybuilding feel, but they've got these amenities that are amazing. They've even got a kitchen in there for people to do their meal prep and things with. So go by Big Tex Gym, talk to Robert or Esther. They're they're very, very nice people. It really feels kind of like a family in there. So go check them out. Maybe get your workout in there. You can download a Fit Pass at Fit1440 and go work out there. And we are so thankful for you guys always following us. If you're not on social media with us, then you can find us at Facebook, on Facebook and Instagram at Fit1440. Continue to follow the blog, share it with others. We're so thankful that you guys are supporting us, and we hope that we're bringing a value. Please send me your feedback, John at fit1440.com. We look forward to seeing you next week.